News starts now with breaking news.
We begin with breaking news at noon. A 15-year-old girl who had been reported missing has been identified as the victim in a deadly shooting at a Jackson park. The Hinds County coroner confirmed that 15-year-old Chloe McDonald was found dead on Monday, July 20th. She had been missing since July 17th and was reported missing the following day. According to Capitol Police, officers responded to a reported shooting near Hattiesburg Street at Shepherd Brothers Park. When they arrived, they found McDonald with a gunshot wound to the head. Authorities are investigating her death as a homicide.